Hey y'all, how is everyone doing today? Everyone ready to see a super sweet fun monster mashup? This is, drumroll, my 50th episode, or issue, or chapter. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. It's number 50. That's what I have to say, so halfway to 100. I know I've been doing these, monster mashups for years, and I'm way over that 100 mark, because I had done, they were all live streaming ones, but doing these little, segmented videos and calling it monster mashup, I'm at number 50, y'all. Woo! Feels good. And we've had a lot of really awesome ones over the course of the past year, or 50 weeks, I guess one could say. So, yeah, it was great. Thank you so much for all of your support. I love and appreciate you all. Mwah, mwah, thank you. And I also want to say, for those of you that haven't started supporting me yet, but you're thinking, oh, how can I support this person so he makes more of these? Well, it's super easy. I have a Patreon page where it's like less than a bag of chips a month, and you can support me on there. I throw all my high resolution files on there and everything like that for all the sketches that I do every month. And also, I have an Etsy page if ever you want to buy some of my prints and my drawings on that. And I also have my manga, Blythe. Hold on. I'm always promoting it as much as I can. You know, I've got like this, poster back here. I'm wearing a t-shirt here. I've got this little comic book right here because it's a manga. And it's all about the first day of university, but for like a bunch of aliens and stuff. And that I'm going to be doing a Kickstarter of it soon, February-ish, near mid, and we'll see. But I'm going to do something big for this. It's going to be awesome because I've had a few people asking me about it recently, and it's not easily accessible, which I'm sorry for that. I mean, you'd think that after spending 7 years working on something, I would make it like the easiest possible for people to get. But apparently, I like to make it the most difficult. So I'm going to try and do a Kickstarter, and then after Kickstarter, we'll see what I do. Anywho, if you would like one of your ideas chosen and mashed up with someone else's idea, write down a single character, idea, or concept down in the comments section here on YouTube, here on Etsy, Instagram, or on my Facebook page, but like on my main Facebook page. If you write it down any of those places there, I will grab one of them and then mix it up with another one and fuse it to create something adventurous and new. In any case, let's get to it. So for this week's monster mashup, we will be doing a fusion of Castlevania's Charlotte and RWBY's Penny. Oh my gosh, where to begin? Where to begin with this illustration? Okay, so let's start with Charlotte. I love Castlevania so much. I really loved Symphony of the Night for the PlayStation 1, like one of my top games of all time. I loved Order of Ecclesia. I loved all of the Metroidvania style ones. The earlier Castlevanias, I played them all, but I didn't love them I didn't fall in love with them as much as Symphony of the Night and ones that preceded that. Harmony of Despair was super fun. I played it with a lot of friends, and it was like a really low point in my life where I wasn't really doing much, and I was kind of depressed about a lot of things, so I invested a lot of time playing that game so I could just think of that and nothing else. So I remember being pretty high up on the leaderboards in that game, and Charlotte was a great character. I loved her design from that game, so I went with that one. And I fused it with Penny here from RWBY. So Castlevania music is amazing. Like having like hardcore metal music and fusing it with like a violin. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous music. Castlevania is amazing. Their character designs are beautiful. A lot of it has that same vibe as Vampire Hunter D, and I'm a huge Yoshitaka Amano fan, and I'm a huge fan of the Vampire Hunter D franchise. So I fell into Castlevania quite hard when I was younger, and I still love it to this day. As for RWBY, I watched half of the series, thought it was super amazing, super cute. I stopped, somewhere near the middle because, I don't know, I caught up, and, sometimes shows just get away from you. So many things to watch, so little time. And Penny is adorable, an adorable character. I don't want to talk too much about her because for those of you that haven't seen the show, but I mean, it's been out long enough that, spoilers, come on. So Penny's a great character. I wanted to really fuse these two characters together by creating maybe a robotic kind of individual that's powered by magic, and rather than carrying around a book, there's just tons of pages that are always floating around her and everything like that. I thought that would be cool. I made her a little curvier like I usually do with my girl characters, and I also really tried to fuse the two different fashions together to create this new one. I even drew on all the little pages tons of like made up little spells and things like that, and then on the back side I even put my signature at the bottom right of every single page to make it feel like, oh yes, this is like the signature behind each one of these pages. So I thought that'd be cool. Getting into this drawing, you know, like the pose and the sketch, I really liked it, but I really rushed that face. I rushed that face way too much. The hair, I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of how low the face is as in it's going down. I wanted like her head going down a bit, but it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. So let's pause this for a second. I completely redid that face. You're gonna see that I changed the hair, I changed the face, I changed all of it. Sometimes you really gotta look at something, and it wasn't until like the next morning when I looked at it again, I'm like, no, I have to do it. And without looking at the illustrations on that I was using as reference, because they were really throwing me off from my usual style because I kept looking at them. So that happens sometimes too. So putting that away, redoing everything, but just coming straight from my head and thinking little robot cute doll or porcelain doll, something that you'd see at a Castlevania. I came out with this face here, which is a lot smoother, smaller little hair with a little bow in the back, and all around just it feels more Castlevania-ish, like a creepy doll character, while at the same time, you know, she's got like I guess it's just more me. Anyway, have an awesome day. This is a really great mashup. Woo, 50 episodes, and I will see you next week. Bye.